Hello everyone, and welcome to this presentation on transistors and the bipolar junction transistor, or BJT. This presentation is prepared by our team, Sharafina Winston, Nouvella Jilan, Pryska Idila, Jesline Maxlisia, Lanniesierra Lanyau, and Nazzatul Akmaliani. What is a transistor? A transistor is a semiconductor device that controls current flow between two terminals. This control is based on the current or voltage applied to a third terminal. Transistors are widely used for two main purposes: amplifying signals and switching electronic signals. They play a crucial role in modern electronic circuits, from computers to smartphones. Bipolar junction transistor, BJT. One common type of transistor is the bipolar junction transistor, or BJT. It consists of three doped semiconductor regions, which are separated by two p-n junctions. These three regions are known as the emitter, base, and collector. Depending on the arrangement of these materials, we get two types of BJTs: NPN and PNP. NPN and PNP transistor. Let's talk about the two types. NPN transistor. It has two N-type layers surrounding a P-type base. When a positive voltage is applied to the base, it allows current to flow from the collector to the emitter. NPN transistors are often used in low-side switching applications. PNP transistor. It has two P-type layers, with an N-type base in between. It lets current flow from the emitter to the collector when a negative voltage is applied to the base. These are typically used in high-side switching. The bipolar nature. The word bipolar refers to the fact that both electrons and holes are used as charge carriers in a BJT. This makes them different from unipolar transistors, which rely on only one type of charge carrier. Transistor junctions. In a BJT, there are two important junctions: the base emitter junction, which connects the base and emitter; the base collector junction, which connects the base and collector. The base region is very narrow and lightly doped, while the emitter and collector are more heavily doped. This structure ensures efficient control of the current flow. Schematic symbol. Here, we have the schematic symbols for NPN and PNP transistors. These symbols are used in electronic diagrams to represent how a transistor functions within a circuit. That brings us to the end of our presentation on transistors and bipolar junction transistors. I hope this explanation helped you understand their structure, function, and importance in electronics.
This is a transistor, arguably the greatest invention. They power pretty much all modern electronics. They act as switches and amplifiers, but use electronic control instead of physical switches. This type is called a BJT, or a bipolar junction transistor. This is the base, and the two junctions, the emitter and the collector. This tiny speck is the semiconductor, which makes the transistor work. Let's take a closer look. It's made of three layers: an N, P, and N-type. The P-type base lacks electrons and has holes. The N-types have spare electrons, filling the holes. This area now lacks free charges, creating a repelling barrier called the depletion region. When we apply a small voltage to the base, it reduces the depletion region, allowing electrons to flow from emitter to collector. Electrons want to flow from the battery to the LED. It's blocked until we apply a small voltage to the base, completing the larger circuit. And that's the basics of transistors. Comment what component you want to see next. Now you know that